Chapter 1: The Journey Begins. In the year 3024, the massive spaceship Celestial Dream embarked on a journey to the distant galaxy of Andromeda. Among the passengers were Elena, a brilliant astrophysicist with a heart full of dreams, and Captain Adrian, a dashing and courageous leader of the mission. The two had met during the preparation phase of the mission and had developed a deep connection, though neither had confessed their feelings. As the ship glided through the vast expanse of space, Elena and Adrian found themselves spending more time together, sharing stories of their past and hopes for the future. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day, and the stars seemed to shine brighter whenever they were together. Chapter 2: A Growing Connection. One evening, as the ship sailed through a particularly beautiful nebula, Adrian invited Elena to join him on the observation deck. The view was breathtaking, with swirling colors and twinkling stars creating a mesmerizing backdrop. As they stood side by side, Adrian took Elena's hand and looked into her eyes. "Elena, I've never met anyone like you. Your intelligence, your kindness, your passion for the stars. I can't imagine this journey without you," Adrian confessed, his voice filled with emotion. Elena's heart raced as she looked back at him. "Adrian, I feel the same way. Being with you has made this journey even more special. I think I'm falling in love with you." Their lips met in a tender kiss, sealing their newfound love. The universe seemed to hold its breath, as if acknowledging the significance of their connection. Chapter 3: The Attack. Just as their romance began to blossom, the Celestial Dream was suddenly jolted by a violent impact. Alarms blared, and the ship's lights flickered. Adrian's training kicked in, and he quickly took charge, ordering the crew to their battle stations. "Elena, stay close to me," he urged, his protective instincts taking over. The ship's sensors revealed the source of the attack, a fleet of alien space pirates, known for their ruthless tactics and desire to capture women for breeding. The crew fought valiantly, but the pirates' advanced technology gave them the upper hand. As the pirates boarded the ship, chaos erupted. Adrian and Elena were separated in the melee, each fighting desperately to survive. Elena's heart pounded with fear and determination as she used her scientific knowledge to outsmart the invaders. In the midst of the battle, Adrian was captured and taken to the pirates' leader, a menacing figure with cold, calculating eyes. "Your ship is ours now," the leader sneered. "And so are your women." Adrian's mind raced as he tried to think of a way to save Elena and the others. He knew he had to act quickly, but the odds were against him. As the chapter ends, Adrian's fate hangs in the balance, and the future of the Celestial Dream remains uncertain. Chapter 4: A Desperate Plan. Adrian struggled against his restraints, his mind racing with thoughts of Elena and the crew. He knew he had to find a way to escape and save them. The pirate leader, Zarek, watched him with a sinister grin. "You won't get away with this," Adrian spat, his eyes blazing with determination. Zarek laughed. "Oh, but I already have. Your ship is mine, and soon, your women will be too." Meanwhile, Elena had managed to evade capture and was hiding in a maintenance corridor. She used her knowledge of the ship's systems to hack into the security cameras, searching for Adrian. Her heart sank when she saw him bound and surrounded by pirates. "I have to save him," she whispered to herself, her resolve strengthening. Elena formulated a plan. She would disable the ship's main power, creating a distraction that would give her a chance to free Adrian. She knew it was risky, but it was their only hope. Chapter 5: The Rescue. Elena moved swiftly through the ship, avoiding patrols and using her scientific expertise to bypass security measures. She reached the main power room and set her plan into motion. With a deep breath, she pulled the lever, plunging the ship into darkness. Chaos erupted as the pirates scrambled to restore power. Elena took advantage of the confusion, making her way to Adrian's location. She found him just as Zarek was about to leave. "Adrian," she called out, her voice filled with urgency. Adrian's eyes widened in surprise and relief. "Elena, what are you doing here?" "No time to explain," she replied, quickly cutting his restraints. "We need to get out of here." Together, they fought their way through the ship, using their combined skills to outsmart the pirates. They reached the escape pods, but just as they were about to board, Zarek and his men cornered them. "You won't escape that easily," Zarek snarled, raising his weapon. Chapter 6: A Leap of Faith. Adrian and Elena exchanged a determined glance. They knew they had to take a risk. With a swift move, Adrian lunged at Zarek, knocking the weapon from his hand. Elena used the moment to activate the escape pod, and they both jumped inside. The pod launched into space, narrowly avoiding the pirates' fire. As they drifted away from the celestial dream, Adrian and Elena held each other tightly, their hearts pounding with adrenaline and relief. "We did it," Elena whispered, her voice trembling with emotion. Adrian looked into her eyes, his expression filled with love and gratitude. "We did. And I promise, I'll never let anything happen to you." As they floated through the vast expanse of space, their future remained uncertain. But one thing was clear, their love had given them the strength to overcome any obstacle. Chapter 7: A New Ally. As the escape pod drifted through space, Adrian and Elena tried to assess their situation. They were safe for the moment, but they needed a plan. Suddenly, the pod's sensors picked up a signal from a nearby ship. It was a small, unmarked vessel, and it was approaching fast. "Do you think it's more pirates?" Elena asked, her voice tinged with worry. Adrian shook his head. "I don't think so. Let's see who they are." The vessel docked with the escape pod, and the hatch opened to reveal a tall, rugged man with a kind smile. "I'm Captain Marcus, and I'm here to help," he said, extending a hand. Adrian and Elena exchanged a glance before accepting his help. Marcus explained that he was a former member of the Galactic Alliance, now working as a freelance pilot. He had intercepted the distress signal from the Celestial Dream and had come to investigate. "We need to get back to the ship and save the crew," Adrian said, his determination unwavering. Marcus nodded. "I have a plan, but it's going to be dangerous." Chapter 8: The Infiltration. Marcus's plan involved using his ship's stealth capabilities to sneak back onto the Celestial Dream. They would disable the pirates' control systems and free the crew. Adrian and Elena agreed, knowing it was their best chance. As they approached the ship, Marcus activated the stealth mode, and they slipped past the pirates' defenses. They landed in a hidden maintenance bay and quickly made their way to the control room. Elena used her knowledge of the ship's systems to hack into the pirates' network, disabling their communications and weapons. Adrian and Marcus fought off any pirates they encountered, their teamwork seamless. They reached the control room and found Zarek, who was furious at their intrusion. "You again," he roared, drawing his weapon. Adrian stepped forward, his eyes blazing with determination. "This ends now, Zarek." Chapter 9: The Final Showdown. The battle was intense, with Adrian and Zarek locked in a fierce struggle. Elena and Marcus worked to free the crew, who quickly joined the fight. The tide began to turn in their favor, but Zarek was relentless. "You can't win," Zarek sneered, his eyes filled with malice. Adrian's resolve only strengthened. "We already have." With a final, powerful strike, Adrian disarmed Zarek and knocked him to the ground. The remaining pirates, seeing their leader defeated, surrendered. The crew quickly secured the ship, and the threat was neutralized. As the dust settled, Adrian and Elena embraced, their hearts filled with relief and love. "We did it," Elena whispered, tears of joy in her eyes. Adrian smiled, holding her close. "Together, we can overcome anything." Marcus approached, a proud smile on his face. "You two make quite the team. I'm glad I could help." With the celestial dream back under their control, the crew set a course for home, their hearts filled with hope for the future. Adrian and Elena knew that their love had been tested and had emerged stronger than ever. Chapter 10: Rebuilding Trust. With the celestial dream back under their control, the crew began the arduous task of repairing the ship and tending to the wounded. Adrian and Elena worked tirelessly alongside the others, their bond growing even stronger through the shared struggle. One evening, as they took a moment to rest, Adrian turned to Elena. "I can't believe how far we've come. We've faced so much together." Elena smiled, her eyes filled with warmth. "And we'll face whatever comes next, together. I believe in us." Their moment was interrupted by Marcus, who approached with a serious expression. "We need to talk. There's something you should know." Adrian and Elena listened intently as Marcus explained that the pirates were part of a larger network, and their attack on the Celestial Dream was just the beginning. They needed to warn the Galactic Alliance and prepare for the possibility of future attacks. Chapter 11: A Call for Help. Adrian and Elena knew they had to act quickly. They contacted the Galactic Alliance, providing them with all the information they had gathered about the pirates. The Alliance responded with urgency, sending reinforcements to help protect the ship and its crew. As they waited for the reinforcements to arrive, Adrian and Elena took the opportunity to strengthen their relationship. They spent their evenings stargazing and sharing their dreams for the future. Their love had been forged in the fires of adversity, and it was stronger than ever. One night, as they watched a meteor shower from the observation deck, Adrian took Elena's hand. "Elena, I know we've been through a lot, but I can't imagine my life without you. Will you stay by my side, no matter what?" Elena's heart swelled with emotion. "Yes, Adrian. I love you, and I always will." Chapter 12: The Battle Ahead. The reinforcements arrived just in time, as the pirates launched another attack on the Celestial Dream. This time, however, the crew was prepared. With the help of the Galactic Alliance, they fought back with renewed strength and determination. Adrian and Elena led the charge, their love giving them the courage to face the enemy head-on. The battle was fierce, but the combined forces of the Celestial Dream and the Galactic Alliance proved too much for the pirates. As the last of the pirates were defeated, Adrian and Elena stood together on the bridge, their hearts filled with pride and relief. They had faced unimaginable challenges and had emerged victorious, their love stronger than ever. But as they looked out into the vast expanse of space, they knew that their journey was far from over. There would be more battles to fight, more challenges to overcome. But they would face them together, their love lighting the way. Chapter 13: A New Mission. With the pirates defeated and the Celestial Dream safe once more, the crew began to rebuild and recover. Adrian and Elena took on leadership roles, guiding their team with strength and compassion. Their love had become a beacon of hope for everyone on board. One day, as they were reviewing the ship's systems, they received a message from the Galactic Alliance. It was a call for help from a distant colony under threat from the same pirate network. The Alliance needed their expertise and bravery to protect the colony and dismantle the pirate operation once and for all. Adrian and Elena knew they couldn't turn their backs on those in need. They gathered the crew and shared the news, rallying them for the mission ahead. The crew's determination was unwavering, and they set a course for the colony, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. As the Celestial Dream sailed through the vast expanse of space, Adrian and Elena found a rare moment of peace. The battles and challenges they had faced had only strengthened their bond, and they cherished every moment they could spend together. One evening, Adrian invited Elena to join him on the observation deck. The view was breathtaking, with the stars twinkling like diamonds against the velvet backdrop of space. The soft glow of the ship's lights created a warm and intimate atmosphere. Adrian took Elena's hand, his touch gentle and reassuring. "Elena, I wanted to share this moment with you. You've brought so much light into my life, and I can't imagine my journey without you." Elena's heart swelled with emotion as she looked into Adrian's eyes. "Adrian, being with you has made this journey even more special. Your strength, your kindness, your love. I feel so lucky to have you by my side." They stood together, wrapped in each other's arms, as the universe seemed to hold its breath. The connection between them was undeniable, a powerful force that transcended the challenges they had faced. Adrian gently cupped Elena's face, his eyes filled with love and tenderness. "I love you, Elena. More than words can express." Elena's eyes glistened with tears of joy as she whispered, "I love you too, Adrian. With all my heart." Their lips met in a tender, passionate kiss, sealing their love in that moment. The stars above seemed to shine even brighter, as if celebrating their union. They held each other close, their hearts beating in perfect harmony. As the night wore on, they shared their dreams and hopes for the future, knowing that their love would guide them through whatever lay ahead. The bond between them was unbreakable, a testament to the power of love and the strength of the human spirit. In each other's arms, they found solace and joy, their love a beacon of hope in the vastness of space. Chapter 14: The Colony Under Siege. As the Celestial Dream approached the colony, they could see the devastation caused by the pirates. Buildings were in ruins, and the people were living in fear. Adrian and Elena knew they had to act quickly to save the colony and restore hope. They devised a plan to infiltrate the pirate stronghold and gather intelligence on their operations. Adrian led a team of skilled fighters, while Elena used her scientific knowledge to disable the pirates' defenses. Together, they worked tirelessly to protect the colony and bring the pirates to justice. During one of their missions, they encountered a young girl named Lila, who had been separated from her family. Elena took Lila under her wing, promising to reunite her with her loved ones. The bond between them grew, and Lila became a symbol of the innocence they were fighting to protect. Chapter 15: The Final Stand. With the intelligence they had gathered, Adrian and Elena formulated a plan to take down the pirate leader and dismantle their operation. The crew of the Celestial Dream and the Galactic Alliance forces prepared for the final battle, knowing that the fate of the colony rested in their hands. The battle was fierce, with both sides fighting with everything they had. Adrian and Elena led the charge, their love giving them the strength to face the enemy head-on. As they fought side by side, they knew that their bond was unbreakable. In the midst of the chaos, Adrian confronted Zarek once more. The pirate leader was determined to win, but Adrian's resolve was stronger. With a final, powerful strike, Adrian defeated Zarek, ending the pirate threat once and for all. As the dust settled, the colony began to rebuild, and the people celebrated their newfound freedom. Adrian and Elena stood together, their hearts filled with pride and love. They had faced unimaginable challenges and had emerged victorious, their love stronger than ever. But as they looked out into the vast expanse of space, they knew that their journey was far from over. There would be more battles to fight, more challenges to overcome. But they would face them together, their love lighting the way. Chapter 16: A New Beginning. With the pirate threat eliminated, the colony began to rebuild and thrive. Adrian and Elena were hailed as heroes, their bravery and leadership inspiring everyone around them. The bond between them grew even stronger, and they knew that their love had been tested and proven unbreakable. One evening, as they watched the sun set over the colony, Adrian turned to Elena with a smile. "We've come so far, and I can't imagine my life without you." Will you marry me, Elena? Elena's eyes filled with tears of joy as she nodded. Yes, Adrian. I love you more than anything. Their wedding was a beautiful celebration of love and hope, attended by their friends, the crew, and the grateful colonists. As they exchanged vows, they knew that their journey together was just beginning. Chapter 17, A New Threat. Just as Adrian and Elena were settling into their new life, they received a distress signal from a nearby planet. The message was urgent: a new threat had emerged, and the planet's inhabitants were in danger. Adrian and Elena knew they couldn't ignore the call for help. They gathered the crew of the Celestial Dream and set a course for the planet, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. As they approached the planet, they discovered that it was under attack by a powerful and mysterious enemy. The planet's defenses were failing, and the inhabitants were desperate for help. Adrian and Elena knew they had to act quickly to save them. Chapter 18, The Battle for Survival. The battle was intense, with the crew of the Celestial Dream fighting valiantly to protect the planet. Adrian and Elena led the charge, their love giving them the strength to face the enemy head-on. As they fought, they discovered that the enemy was a rogue faction of the Galactic Alliance, bent on conquering the planet for its valuable resources. Adrian and Elena knew they had to expose the faction's treachery and bring them to justice. With the help of the planet's inhabitants, they launched a daring plan to infiltrate the enemy's stronghold and gather evidence of their crimes. The mission was dangerous, but Adrian and Elena's love and determination carried them through. In the end, they succeeded in exposing the rogue faction and saving the planet. The inhabitants were grateful, and the Galactic Alliance vowed to bring the traitors to justice. As the Celestial Dream set a course for home, Adrian and Elena knew that their love had once again triumphed over adversity. They looked out into the vast expanse of space, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, together. Chapter 19, The Aftermath. With the rogue faction defeated and the planet saved, the crew of the Celestial Dream took a moment to reflect on their journey. The battles they had fought and the challenges they had overcome had forged an unbreakable bond among them. Adrian and Elena, now married, found solace in each other's arms. They knew that their love had been tested time and again, and each trial had only made them stronger. As they looked out into the vast expanse of space, they felt a sense of peace and fulfillment. One evening, as they shared a quiet moment together, Adrian turned to Elena. "We've faced so much together, and I know there will be more challenges ahead. But as long as we're together, I know we can overcome anything." Elena smiled, her eyes filled with love. "I feel the same way, Adrian. Our love is our greatest strength." Chapter 20, A New Discovery. As the Celestial Dream continued its journey, the crew received a transmission from a distant research station. The scientists there had made a groundbreaking discovery, a new form of energy that could revolutionize space travel and provide limitless power to the galaxy. Adrian and Elena knew that this discovery could change the course of history. They set a course for the research station, eager to learn more and offer their assistance. Upon arrival, they were greeted by Dr. Leora, the lead scientist, who explained the potential of the new energy source. However, not everyone was thrilled about the discovery. A powerful corporation, Stellar Corp, saw the new energy as a threat to their monopoly on power. They would stop at nothing to control or destroy the research. Chapter 21, The Race Against Time. Adrian, Elena, and the crew of the Celestial Dream joined forces with Dr. Leora and her team to protect the research and ensure its safe development. They knew that time was of the essence, as Stellar Corp's agents were closing in. The crew worked tirelessly, using their skills and knowledge to outsmart Stellar Corp's operatives. Adrian and Elena's love and determination inspired everyone around them, and they became the heart and soul of the mission. As the final showdown approached, the stakes couldn't have been higher. The future of the galaxy hung in the balance, and the crew of the Celestial Dream knew they had to succeed. In a daring and dangerous operation, they managed to secure the research and expose Stellar Corp's nefarious plans. The new energy source was saved, and the galaxy was on the brink of a new era of prosperity and peace. As the Celestial Dream set a course for home, Adrian and Elena knew that their journey was far from over. There would be more challenges to face and more adventures to embark upon. But they would face them together, their love lighting the way. Chapter 22, A New Era. With the new energy source secured and Stellar Corp's plans thwarted, the galaxy entered a new era of prosperity and peace. The crew of the Celestial Dream returned home as heroes, their bravery and determination celebrated by all. Adrian and Elena, now deeply in love and married, found themselves at the center of this new era. They were invited to join the Galactic Alliance as ambassadors, using their experiences and wisdom to help guide the galaxy towards a brighter future. One evening, as they stood on the balcony of their new home, Adrian turned to Elena with a smile. "We've come so far, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for us." Elena's eyes sparkled with love and happiness. "As long as we're together, I know we can face anything." Chapter 23, A New Adventure. As ambassadors, Adrian and Elena traveled to distant planets, forging alliances and spreading the message of peace and cooperation. Their love and partnership became an inspiration to all who met them, and they were known throughout the galaxy as symbols of hope and unity. During one of their missions, they discovered a beautiful, uncharted planet teeming with life and natural beauty. They decided to make it their new home, a place where they could build a life together and continue their work in peace. They named the planet Elysium, and it became a sanctuary for those seeking a fresh start. Adrian and Elena worked tirelessly to create a thriving community, their love and dedication evident in everything they did. Chapter 24, A Love Eternal. Years passed, and the community on Elysium flourished. Adrian and Elena's love only grew stronger with time, their bond unbreakable. They had faced countless challenges and adventures together, and their love had been the guiding light through it all. One evening, as they watched the sunset over the lush landscape of Elysium, Adrian took Elena's hand. "Elena, our journey has been incredible, and I wouldn't change a thing. You've made my life complete." Elena's eyes filled with tears of joy as she looked at Adrian. "And you've made mine. I love you more than words can express." As they embraced, the stars above seemed to shine brighter, as if celebrating their love. They knew that their journey was far from over, but they would face whatever came next together, their love lighting the way. And so, Adrian and Elena lived out their days on Elysium, their love a beacon of hope and inspiration for all who knew them. Their story became legend, a testament to the power of love and the strength of the human spirit.